Woo! I'm pumped, let's do this! You can tell as soon as you hear it. The devil's back with a vengeful spirit. Left for a while, but I'm coming back in style. Versatile with the rhyme, so please turn up your dial. On to the deep end, stomping out beats in. Too strong to defeat, cause I farm all the creeps in. Don't see the reason to throw you in the deep end. Season when it comes to the defense. Killed you in the prequel, I'll kill you in the sequel. No matter what you do, you never be my equal. You can't level up when I'm leveling your town. And you can't hold your ground when the devil is around. Gold, stack it up, kills, rack 'em up, noobs, hack 'em up. If a dude's being a pain in your lane, just stack 'em up. Sometimes I wanna get the world out my face. I tell 'em stay in your lane. I tell 'em stay in your place. If they don't, I smack 'em all. I smack 'em all. I smack 'em all. I smack 'em all. I move at a pace of empower and haste, laying towers to waste. Tell me, how does it taste after hours of rape? Probably sour as grapes, and you quit out of rage while I'm plowing through lanes, making shade from the creeps. Spike from the earth, you're a fraud, you're a sheep. I'm a boss, you're asleep. Nordstrom is here, so don't make a peep. Back from the silence, amidst all the violence, lying is the only one left. Sorry, Nordstrom, finger of death. Subtract from your health, add to my wealth. Damage dealt with a series of attacks. I'ma level your racks, you're level 10 when my level is max. I hit hard, crit star, and shred you in half. In case you didn't know, yeah, the devil is back. Sometimes I wanna get the world out my face. I tell 'em stay in your lane. I tell 'em stay in your place. If they don't, I smack 'em all. I smack 'em all. I smack 'em all. I smack 'em all. I come at you with like a million buffs. Bloodlust, ice armor, and chilling touch to make killing such a breeze. And if enemies try to retreat, cold feet will make them freeze in their tracks. Believe him when he casts, hit him from a distance with an ice blast. Frozen ammunition from an ancient apparition leaves the opposition cold and holed up in a frozen prison. I came from Dota 1 where I wrote a lot of songs. Now I came to Dota 2 to see what was going on. And I'm happy to see the game is growing strong. But half the kids playing, I'm playing it all wrong. What makes you think that you can attack me when your hands are full with your battle on acne? Every game that I play, I always have to carry. So please shape up or get smacked up. Sometimes I wanna get the world out my face. I tell 'em stay in your lane. I tell 'em stay in your place. If they don't, I smack 'em all. I smack 'em all. I smack 'em all. I smack 'em all.
Now, I remember playing the original. It grabbed my attention because it wasn't typical. I used to play a wide variety of the custom games. Thing about Dota, it blew my mind away. It was gripping, addicting, the best thing that ever happened. Anybody that was wishing to play a good game, and it spawned several copies such as LOL or Han. So you can go ahead and you can try to get your fill, but nothing.
Hi guys, it's your favorite caster once again, Omega Kyle. I guess you might say one of your favorite casters. As you can see on the screen there, I got a new plugin. People have asked me what I'm going to be doing for the next couple of weeks. And I keep saying I'm going to be at PubSub. I'm going to be in Melbourne, going to PAX. So I thought I'd do a slight plugin for PubSub. PubSub being a live event, you might call it, for Dota 2 in the Pomaloma bar in Melbourne there. You can see the information on your screen there. You can also see that they're kind of like an esports type bar, and there's some guys running some events there. So go along to siliconsports.net, or you can have a look on Facebook or tweet at /siliconsports. They should be able to give you some lead up as to what's going on. I'm really going just to meet people and sort of other casters that I've met via Steam and via casting, just to sort of do some networking and make friends and sort of develop that a little bit. So that's all it'll be. If you're going to be in Melbourne and you are going to that, try and find me. I will be the obnoxious Kiwi sitting around somewhere. My voice is reasonably recognisable, so you should be able to find me. If not, I probably will be wearing Australian and New Zealand gear. Another plug in there for Company of Gamers being specifically a New Zealand esports type community. They run a lot of events, particularly with StarCraft 2, with League of Legends, and they're looking to do the same with Dota 2. So go along, have a look. There's an email address there somewhere that will say, hey, look, if you're interested in Dota 2 things, email this guy. Do that. Let them know you're around, because they are looking to run some things very, very shortly. Another plug-in there quickly for Southern Cross Dota. Southern Cross Dota being a community hub that basically is a community hub where you can go along. If you've got some events you want to promote, you can go to Southern Cross Dota, say, hey, we've got this tournament, it's coming up and such. They can add you to there. If you're looking to cast or develop some casting skills, go along, sign up to their forums. There's some many casters there that will help you out. Very, very friendly community. This is, of course, the Kiwi Challenge Series 2, Pool B, Round 1, KT versus VN. KT being the ex-Rambo group from those of you that followed the Kiwi Challenge Series 1. And I'm expecting very, very gameplay from this particular team, because they were highly matched in the previous, well played, I should say, in the previous challenge. We're going to go into the actual draft now, and hopefully I have once again that infamous caster and Avril with me.
That infamous guy, hey? That dude Avril, what's up?
So, look, we're looking at the pickup, the bans here already, I should say, being very, very standardized in terms of what they're looking to ban. Banning at that Bat Rider, very, very early is very, very common. We're seeing through the Australian-New Zealand scene at the moment. And we see a Nyx Assassin ban, as well as Darkseer. Darkseer being extremely heavily banned in the previous series, and I think Rambo's sort of still on that sort of same level where they don't want to face that Darkseer in the offlane, and they suffered at the hands of an Alchemist in one of their games, so they've also banned the Alchemist. They're not particularly strong in playing Alchemist, and they don't want to face it up. But what do you think? Your favourite hero being picked up first there, Avril?
Solid pickup so far, solid bans. Magnus pickup, Jakira pickup, no surprises here. Loving it so far. Gyro still in the pool, Wisp still in the pool. Got some pretty good heroes still left, Bane's still there. But I like the Darkseer Alchemist respect bans.
Yeah, I don't know if they're respect bans, but definitely they're playing the long game in terms of strategy. They've got an idea of, they've played enough team games. They know what they're doing. Although, it's been a while since I think this team has played together. So, but, yes, Jinkero, I think we're seeing Jinkero coming up in terms of people playing him much, much more than they did, say, 3-4 months ago, especially in that trialing that slot, obviously because of his lockdown abilities. But, sometimes he's being picked up ahead of other heroes. Jinkero used to be kind of like tier 2, tier 3 in terms of selections, now being a premium first pick.
No, there was a period of time when Jakiro was easily like top material, and then he kind of faded out a little bit once the sort of next Gyro era kind of came in. He kind of faded out, but he was really popular during the Sven period, and now we do see his Sven right now actually. So yeah. Ooh.
Of course.
I don't know. Sven carry maybe. I don't know. Sven not really picked up anymore, so I'm kind of wary.
I'm thinking this is definitely going to be a carry Sven for the trailing position to go with Jinkero. As you said, what was once a very popular build or play style no longer being sort of played as much anymore. But there were some minor recent buffs to Sven, I should say fixes, in the sense that he can be more effective against invisible units now. And we see a Clockwork being picked up by Event Nomads. Clockwork will be. I'm going to call it now. That Clockwork must be the long lane, surely.
It's Clockwork, absolutely solid pickup. Unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, Power Cogs no longer disrupts BKB units, so Sven will still probably be good in this sort of lineup. But Clockwork he does so much against any melee carry. If you're a melee carry and you're gonna go up against a Clockwork, he really it's like the most annoying thing to have to go up against as a melee carry. So solid pickup with the Clockwork.
And we're now into the second round of banning. If I was Vent Nomads here, I'd be looking to ban out those long lane heroes, because I know the a little bit about what TK picks up in terms of their heroes, and then now looking to see, as TK, as I said, TK is sculpting what they don't want to be in the opponent's long lane, whereas Vent Nomad is looking to dominate their mid position. Again, they've already picked up the Magnus, but they're looking to shut down any sort of chances of anyone else being in that mid. And I wouldn't be surprised if TK here they pick up either a Doom or a Weaver or something that's very very strong in the long lane, and I don't think Vents are going to even consider banning those.
The Windrunner ban is kind of weird to me, because Clockwork is kind of like your prime choice for offlane already, and so they just banned out another offlane, which is really weird to me. But the Queen of Pain makes a lot of sense. They're now banning out heroes that Mag doesn't want to go up against in the mid lane. So Quap's gone, Batrider's gone. Well, there goes the Wisp. So no chance of Wisp Sven. That was always on the cards. I mentioned Wisp sort of earlier, but yeah, definitely with the Sven, Wisp is definitely on the cards. So definitely no Wisp. They don't want KD to get that Sven Wisp combo that's really strong. But you know, honestly, this could be even a support Sven if they play it like that, because that's not too uncommon actually. After Sven got kind of slightly unpopular as a carry, he kind of faded off to support a little bit, and then that's when Nake started coming in. But yeah, Anti-Mage gone as well. I don't know. I guess I wouldn't really be too scared of Anti-Mage as a Sven. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too sure about the Anti-Mage ban. I feel like Windrunner ban was definitely kind of wasted. Anti-Mage ban is kind of so-so.
Well, we do sometimes see that Windrunner being in the tri lane and not being in the expected position of that solo lane. In fact, there's quite a few casts that have done in recent weeks where you think, oh, that's the earlier pickup of Windrunner, that's going to be in their off lane, and instead it's been in the tri lane position, and that may have been what they thought. I don't know. What do you? Oh, and they pick up Puck for that mid position.
So Puck's going to be fairly decent against Mag. Not as good as Quap would have been, but Puck's going to be good. Puck can just phase shift out of those shockwaves like no problem. No one cares about that. Shadow Demon, nice, but now you know, now they're probably going to pick up some sort of combo with the Shadow Demon. So Lena's in the pool, Lesh is still there. And KT can't counter this because they can only pick one of them. They can either choose Lena or Lesh if they want to go that way, and either way, Vent Nomads are going to get the other one. So
yeah, very very smart draft here by VN. Shadow Demon again being in that top 3 pick for a tri lane sort of support kind of role, just because of that. Not only because of that disruption, because that Soul Catcher, and you probably know that Soul Catcher being, if you can land it at the right time, that's going to be so beneficial. And so often you see that
definitely disruption as well, though.
Yeah,
for sure.
So often you see no one putting early levels into Soul Catcher, and I think, you know, hopefully we won't see that. Hopefully we will see top builds and we will see top plays. But a Morana pickup.
Oh no, everyone puts levels in Soul Catcher. That's like the one you max out. I'm pretty sure you get one level disrupt, then you max Soul Catcher. Is generally what people do. Or are supposed to do, rather.
We do see that Lesh pick up that you did, and this is why you're here. You know more than I do, obviously. But we did see that Lesh pick up there for the Shadow Demon. That's obviously to combo, and you're right. You know they could only have one or the other, but they could still go yet again for another support if they wanted to. But I'm picking here for Vent Nomads are going to be looking for probably another carry for that last pick.
Yep, and Life Sealer gone. They actually banned the Life Sealer out themselves, so you know that's okay. I'm surprised Life Sealer made it this far without being banned. Actually, all the way into the last banning phase, Life Sealer made it, so that's really interesting. They could have actually opted to take the Life Sealer for themselves, but because they're not picking first, they are picking first, so they could have opted to take Life Sealer for themselves if they wanted to. And you know that was actually an option because Sven can go support in that tri lane, still really really strong. Juggernaut gone.
Yeah, and we can see here, Juggernaut now gone. Juggernaut being banned out by Vent Nomads. I'm not sure why they chose Juggernaut to be banned out.
Juggernaut kind of makes the tri lane not as good for Vent Nomads because we'll talk about Sniper in a second. That's pretty cool. But Juggernaut, the thing about Juggernaut, he's got the spin, and that makes him immune to magic, and it means Shadow Demon can't combo well because if you disrupt the Juggernaut, he spins straight away after he lands from the disruption, and Lesh can't land the combo. So it's good they take out the kind of carries that don't have this kind of. They take out the carries that have this kind of magic immunity.
And we look at the final pickups there being Gyrocopter for Vent Nomads and TK picking up the Sniper. You know, Vent Nomads draft looking very, very standard, very tier 1, very top tier play type draft. TK's being a little bit less with the pickup of Sven and Sniper, but I still think there's potential there.
It looks really like standard. Looked really like it could work really well. Mirana sort of works, but then Sniper's kind of like, whoa, okay, what's happening here? Because this is the kind of pickup that's either going to cost them the game or is going to be pretty good. Or, you know, actually, no, not even pretty good. It's either going to cost them the game or they're just going to sort of win by a little bit because it's too risky, man. Like, doesn't add anything to the tri-lane. It's just, yeah, I mean, they'd have been better off picking a Void or something that adds a bit more. If they wanted to go just hard carry, full carry mode for the rest of the game, they could have picked basically anyone. Shadow Fiend, even if they wanted, like,
oh wow!
There's just so
and
many.
We see both teams heading into the Radiant jungle here. You know, this could be an early
Vian's got a
engagement.
stronger level 1 lineup.
Yeah,
Vian's lineup is so much stronger level 1, so
they've also,
KT got to run real hard now.
I was also going to say they also had the option to smoke because they did pick up an early smoke, and they could have sort of, if they'd thought that this was going to be where the early game was, they could have smoked in. But no, they're going to drive off that the Dire, and they're probably going to block at these camps. But you know, sorry, they can drive off the Radiant, and they're going to block at these camps. And TK being forced out, sort of having no choice but to basically retreat to lane and let these camps be blocked.
VN already, I like their start already because their lanes are good. Very good lanes. Offensive trialing, they're doing exactly what they need to do. Level 1 Rocket Barrage, he should follow up with the level 2 Homing Missile. By level 2, there should be a First Blood from VN. VN should probably be able to get a First Blood by level 2, if not earlier. Unless KT play extremely safe, they play really, really safe. That's the only way VN don't get First Blood really quickly right now. But, yeah, I'm expecting VN to do something here.
Yeah, and I think I'm with you with the Sniper. The Sniper, he has no utility. He has no utility.
Haste already on Shadow Demon. If this isn't like a kill, something's wrong here. They're gonna go for mid actually. They want mid, and this is gonna be the easiest kill ever because you know there's no warning, disruption straight away. Hasted.
And in goes the Lesh. It looks like he's going to initiate first with his open earth. No, it's not. They're all going in. They're going to disrupt. He has been disrupted, but the orb's going. No, he's out of it. He's going to get picked off. That is a first blood. Good call there by Avril. Easy kill for them.
The only way that could have been easier is if Shadow Demon picked up an Invis rune. That's like the only way it could have been easier. Yeah, I mean. As soon as Puck saw the Lash needed to orb straight away, he did orb, but he needed to jump from the orb, like, way quicker. He just needed to jump from the orb, like, ASAP, and that might have saved him. But, no. Too easy for Shadow Demon. Yeah, that was just a good rune. Good pickup.
I thought that also, and I saw that orb, and it was over the hill, and I thought maybe if this disruption ends just in the nick of time, he'll be able to sort of teleport himself to that high ground, and he will be safe. But no, he did get called off. Well played there by VN. Utilising that good draft already, and I think you're right. This TK, they need to play very, very cautiously if they want to win this tri lane.
Well, the good news is the good news and the bad news is they have Sniper. The good news is Sniper can like outrange like all these heroes, and his attack animation is really good, but his base damage is really horrible. But his attack animation is good, so he can still last hit. Sniper can last hit under these conditions where no other hero can. So that's the good news. The bad news is they're running Sniper. So.
We see Mag picking up an illusion rune and just looking to try and skewer away this. Oh, and he misses. Looking to try and skewer away.
The skewer.
Yeah, and he just couldn't quite get it. But even so, he did get it.
Puck didn't phase shift the shockwave either, so neither player really on top of it at the moment. Puck's got to be like he's got to have his finger hovering over this phase shift hotkey like at all times, just to dodge the shockwave.
Yeah, I was going to say, even though he didn't skewer, he still landed a shockwave. Where, And I guess if because he got missed with the skewer, he still had that phase shift. It would have been super pro if he'd managed to phase shift through that invisible skewer just from hearing the animation cast. But no.
Bit of a waste of rocket at bottom. I mean, they got rocket now. They got split earth. There's no edict. I'm kind of disappointed by that. There's no edict. Lish went lightning for some reason. So there's no edict, but there is level 2 on these heroes, and right now they should be looking for kills. You know, they've got watered. They've got the Radiant jungle at bottom watered. They have the advantage in terms of going around, sneaking through jungle, looking for these kills, initiating on bot, but not doing it. They're not doing it, and KT got no wards at bot, so you know they're very vulnerable. But VN just not taking advantage of that.
Yeah, you can see in this area here we do have very, very, very good, well you can't see, but the viewers can see, very good warding, deep warding here, offensive warding from the early stages when they went to block at the camps. They still haven't been dewarded, so not being able to utilise any stacking or pulling, and also just giving great vision here to the Dire, so they know how they can play safe basically.
It's more about VN initiating, because they have control over vision inside their jungle, but they're not initiating. And they need to be initiating, and now Jakira's planted a ward, so you know that was time wasted, because now it's going to be harder for them to initiate because it's boarded now. And I said earlier they need to get like a kill at level 2 basically. That's when their heroes really turn on, like before the KT tri-lane does. And you know, especially with the sniper, he's really easy to shut down, and they just need to do it. But you know, they can rotate mid again, I guess. It's not bad, but it's not winning their tri-lane, but it is going to win their mid if they can get this puck again.
And they have smoked up and have rotated into the mid position, but puck has gone very, very deep, so they've abandoned that. It looks like they're going into the bottom to try and pick up somebody. Sven's coming for...
He might walk up a sentry. He's just walked past the sentry, so they should know now. KT should know exactly what's going on because Moshi just walked straight past the sentry.
The smoke's
they're in fact in between 2 sentries at the moment. He's standing on top of a sentry, basically. If they don't know what's happening, they don't play Dota anymore because they're standing on top of sentries.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. They're hiding behind trees now. They know exactly what's happening.
They're looking to dive, and this is going to be a kill. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a committed dive. There's a rocket going in. Everybody's ready to go.
There is level 6. Yeah, this is good. There's level 6 on the RP now.
No,
but I think they realize that KT know. I think they realize that KT know because KT just, as soon as they ran past sentries, KT just dived behind the trees.
Yeah, I want to talk slightly about the CS of this Jaro. I mean, he's being beaten.
KT warding now, so
he's being beaten by the sniper quite comfortably, you know.
Yeah, because Gyro has to be careful because his supports are always roaming, so he's actually 1v3 at the moment. He's basically playing solo offlane while his supports roam. So he's got to be careful, like, because he might get initiated on. He doesn't want to get initiated on, and you know, at the same time, his range is shorter than snipers, and they both have the same attack projectile speed.
Oh, we see a DD being used up on in Magnus. I follow with the 2 supports, looking to pick him up.
Oh.
They just disrupt it, and he's no orb. He's going to get RP'd. He's going to get right-clicked down. He gets skewered away. He does pick off Shadow Demon, though, with the help of the tower, and does a significant amount of damage to
bottom. That was an extremely good initiation on bottom, just while we were watching mid, though. You know, so well played by KT. They knew the supports were gone. Immediate initiation onto Gyrocopter. He couldn't get out. Gyrocopter couldn't do anything about it. Double stun combo from Jakira and Sven, and Sniper just right-clicking away.
Oh, we saw...
Power cogs.
There's a nice, but this is going to be a dead sniper.
Not getting out.
Yeah. Oh no, they body block!
No, body block!
Oh, actually body blocks. It can potentially turn around. He picks up the tangos, he uses them, and they get the kill. But there is a Shadow Demon. If he'd just used that poison, he probably could have picked him up. And he's trying to TP away now. Is the Shadow Demon going to see him? Wow, well played there by...
There's no idea.
Well played there by the ex-Rambo team. Good body blocking there.
Yeah. Sniper got away by the skin of his hair, basically. That was some really tight. It was really tight. Like, But you know, KT in the lead now, and this is probably what you need for a sniper on your team. Because if you're running a sniper on your team and you're losing, well, you're kind of disadvantaged already if you're running a sniper on your team. So the only way to kind of make it even is to be in the lead. So they actually, you know, KT, they're not really in the lead now because they're still running a sniper, but they've at least evened up the game a little.
Yeah, they are doing pretty well in their CS though, in terms of it generally across the board. They are just sitting all below, just below Magnus, who is the highest on 42.
Look at this though, Magnus haste. Oh, skewer no ones though.
We have a
Seems a little confused there.
we have a rotation there from on there.
What they want to do.
Defensive disruption, but it's not enough. Whoa, it is just enough, I should say, to get the Shadow Demon. There's an RP on just one Sven, and Sven just basically walks away from it. There's an ice buff, there's abilities going down everywhere, no cohesion in terms of focus, but it doesn't matter, they're getting the kills. TK coming out on top, clearly.
Coil! 3 people coiled!
And this is a good play here.
Clockwork will be the next one to fall. Mag will get out with his life, but Clockwork goes down. KT, they're just stealing these kills. I mean, on one hand, the VN kind of really screwed that up. They didn't know who they wanted to target. They all just kind of flopped around there. You know, they're like, oh, maybe we go on this guy, maybe we kill this person, and then you know, Mag's like, well, let's just, you know, I'll RP the Sven, but that'll catch like one person, and then he walks away. Cohesion wasn't working for VN. They really mucked that up, and KT cleaned up like they should. Good punish. Well played by KT. And Sniper still hasn't died after all of that. After all of that, Sniper somehow remains alive.
Just making a quick comment there. The guys that are watching, this is on delay coverage, just to avoid, because someone has asked me why is it so far behind. It's to avoid the 2 reasons. One, we're doing it from a big state perspective, but also to avoid that career ward sniping that does occasionally happen.
Or, you know, stream cheating or whatever have you.
Yeah, and it is more than 6 minutes actually if you factor in the delay that comes from me to the Twitch channel. So if you're watching this to try and ward snipe, I'm sorry, you should stop watching now. You're not going to be able to see those wards. They will be gone before you even tell your teammates.
Basically.
Now, well, good play. Well played by.
Do you want to?
Oh, go ahead, bud.
Well, I do want to say that net worth though is still going the way of Magnus. So he's despite VN's cock-ups, you know, Mag's still on the lead at the moment. Sniper just hanging back by about 500 gold, and I mean, you know, he basically needs to go Shadowblade. That probably won't even save him, but it'll give him a chance. He needs to go Shadowblade just to give himself a chance. It won't save him, but it'll help a little bit.
You can see there's with the Magnus farm and the CS and the net worth, that's going to be really good. That's going to help him get into that Blink Dagger really early. But you know, he's not going to. He's not going to. Oh wow, we see Miranda while being used. They're going to try and sort of circle.
This is an initiation. This is an initiation.
Oh, catches the arrow to the face.
Be a long stun.
Oh, Disruption Sun saves him from the sniper ability. In fact, but he still goes down. Excellent execution. Can't believe he caught an arrow to the face, and he gets cleaned up by, and Lesh gets cleaned up by Sniper. This is going all in the favor of TK.
Mag does have RP. Oh, multiple stuns onto Mag. Skewer won't hit anybody, but doesn't have an assassination up. That would have been a double kill easily for Sniper.
He already used it on the Shadow Demon.
Yeah.
On the Leshrac, I should say.
No, I used it on the Leshrac.
Yeah.
The Leshrac, yeah.
Good pickups here for the TK or KT, the ex-Rambo team, doing very well, showing, you know, how good it is when you've got a bunch of good players that can play the heroes that they're comfortable with, you know, and that's why they've picked up the pickups that they've got. They felt this, and I think it's working out for them.
I wanna say Jakira needs to be a bit more careful with the ice path because maybe just a bit too early. If he times it well, he can basically nullify this disruption because the disruption sort of, I don't want to say saved Gyrocopter, but it gave him a bit of a chance. And if Jakira just held off on the ice path a little bit, you know, that would have been slightly better. So just a little bit of nitpicking, but another initiation straight on the Shrek. Ice path will follow, and this will be another easy peasy kill.
So much coordination and action.
Gyrocopter's taking so much damage. Sniper's not done. Double kill.
And this is turned into an uncontrollable snowball right now. You know, TK, they played that safe game. They didn't. They had some good They had some issues early on with the good rotations from the Shadow Demon and Lesh in the beginning, but they've more than recovered.
Tower is under attack. Dire structures are
And I want to say as well, there's a lot of good initiation and counter initiation from both teams. You got the Puck, you've got the Jakira, you got the Marana. On the other team, you got Magnus, Gyrocop, the Shadow Demon, Clockwork. There's so much good initiation, so much good counter initiation. I mean, you know, it's really not snowballed just yet. It still could go either way, but it's looking pretty good for KT at the moment. And Sniper's Net Worth now gone into the lead. Shadow Amulet has been picked up, and the sword, or kind of the Claymore's going to be picked up pretty soon as well, within the next minute, within the next couple of seconds even. And they could go for another kill if they wanted. If they had one more support down here? Well, actually, top is where they want the kills. Top's where all the action's happening at the moment.
He's trying to TP out, and he does. No micro mini stun up. And so actually, in fact, that battery assault being on
Battery
cooldown.
assault was it was on cooldown, so nothing happening there. Bottom lane though, Jakiro got initiated on. Sniper can't do anything but watch over there. He might be able to get an assassination. This is it. Gyrocopter, you will go down.
kill.
Now that's what I call stopping power.
Yeah, I'm almost thinking VN should have picked a more tanky kind of carry at the moment. Somebody possibly with, you know, there's a lot of easy ways to counter the Sniper. If you use any carry that focuses on using Armlet, you've basically countered Sniper. He can't assassinate you if you got that Armlet toggle on.
But just remember, the Sniper was the last pickup in that actual draft, so they didn't have the opportunity to ban
this
out.
is true. So, but they had one more pick left. I can't remember what was their last pick. Gyrocopter. So there you go. So Gyrocopter was your last pickup, and you know, there's a couple of other carries that might do slightly better. I'm thinking, you know, anybody that can split illusion. Somebody like Naga Siren can easily dodge assassination, and actually Naga Siren has that net as well. It's just a lot of that's a good hero that they could have probably chosen. And it sort of works with the mag as well, because you can use the skewer to follow up from the Song of the Siren. You know, there were a couple of more options. I'm not sure Gyro was the best pick. Gyro's a good pick, but at the moment, Sniper's kind of eating him up. So
Tower is under attack.
Yeah, like I'm really surprised at how well the Sniper's actually doing. You know, he effectively, I don't want to say he got entirely free farm, but he did get almost free farm in this bottom lane with his two supports there. And your call on this fence board was absolutely correct. He is playing the support role very, very well. And I don't know what you do here. I say that a lot when I don't know what to say. You know, I don't know what you do here as VN in terms of how you pull this back, because you've got this A1 team, and it's just not doing as well as it should be.
I'll tell you right now, Omega, the way you pull this back is with a blink RP, and that's what they can do, but unless you get initiated on bot, the way that you have been, Sven, wow, Sven's support does a lot of damage. Mag's going to come in now, but this is a little too late. Skewer catches no one. Clockwork will find Sniper, but will he? Maybe, no, he actually doesn't, because Sniper's going to TP out.
Dire's middle tower.
Mag wants to solo this Shakira, but waiting for Blink to come off. Stun will catch. Shakira's gonna deny himself. Really good deny.
Right, a very, very, very good plays here from TK. Did that deny that ability to basically shut down the mag from picking him up as a kill by ice pathing, and then sort of this, you could see he was hesitating. Should I keep running or should I deny myself? And he made the decision to deny himself, and I think that was smart, because that skill was off.
He needed to, because Sven couldn't have saved him any further, and you know, all Mag was waiting for was a blink cooldown that was going to happen in about 3 seconds. So well played by Jakiro to deny himself like that. Sniper's got to work on his next item now, and it's going to be really, you know, I'm anticipating this next item. He's got a Ring of Regen, so I'm not too sure what that's about. I'm really hoping he goes for an early Crystallis, because that's going to boost his damage insanely high. Any sort of Crystallis pickup around the 20-minute mark, or sub 20 minutes, is extremely good. And if he does that, yeah, his damage is going to explode. So
We
that's
see
what I'm hoping he picks up.
Lesh and Shadow Demon back in the mid position here, trying to pick up somebody again with the help of Clockwork and Mag, but they're not finding anyone. In fact, they're going to get discovered.
Top lane got another kill on Gyrocopter, so he's having a bad time today.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, I don't know about that fort. It seems like a wasted fort to me. Generally, you only fort if you're playing to defend it, and they kind of just wasted fort there.
Tower has fallen.
Oh, and they use that smoke in the mid. They're now rotating into the top lane to try and sort of pick up some of the TK heroes if they can, and they are. They're using the smoke. They go through that. That was very well played. They took out that tower. They lost the tower, but it looks like they're going to now initiate on TK in the top, and they're not aware. Well, they are aware. They know something's up, and they're looking to TP out. Great play there. If they can get out of here. Look, they're looking for them. They don't see them. Oh, Magnum blind blinks into the woods. They know where they are. And he misses the skill. Oh, but he gets the RP. That's going to be a dead Sven. Possibly a puck also. And it is going to be a dead puck. That mini stun from Clockwork paying off. And VN coming back from that. They've actually done some sizable damage now to TK. Yeah, that was an excellent play there. I may have lost my co-caster. He seems to have gone very, very quiet, or he's at least looking up something to sort of figure out what's going on. But in any case, well played there by VN, being able to claw back some of that earlier loss that they had. Good use of the smoke. I felt that was really good use. They picked off a tower which forced out an early glyph for no reason, as my co-caster said, and then they decided to, I don't know, use the fact that there's no creeps there to immediately smoke and run through the jungle to try and intercept this Morana and Puck and possibly Sven. And they did. They managed to pick them up. They knew where they'd gone to. Somehow KT knew where they were, knew that they were smoked up, that they were coming for them, hid in the jungle, but that blind blink really surprising me from Magnus. Just going to have a quick look at the stream. I'm being told the stream is not currently working, and potentially my co-caster is not here. There could be a trouble with my software, so give me 1 second, guys, while I try to reinitiate there. Sorry if you're just going to be looking at nothing. I'm going to try and stay with this, because I can see there's an initiation here from Puck. Puck goes down. Dream Coil being used. All kinds of manner of abilities being dropped down. Oh, an amazing good cooldown. They pick up 3 of the TK heroes. Well done with the combination of both RP and cooldown. Puck looking to get out and escape, and he may get away here, but he gets hit by... he really needs to escape, but he is going to escape. And well done here by VN, picking up another serious team fight, and potentially picking up also somebody else. Yeah, this is going to be Puck if he's not careful. He blinks away. No, face shifts. He can't blink. He gets skewered, and this is going to be the game of throws. It is definitely going to be a TK kill off of Puck. No, I'm miscasting there. Gyro goes down, and in fact, it's not as great as I thought it was going to be. It was a 4 for 3. It was a 3 for 1 at one stage, but still, I think that went in VN's favor. Are you there, Avril? No, I've lost comms with my co-caster, unfortunately. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. The stream on the site seems to be working. If you are currently watching on the site, can you type to see if the stream is actually going? Because I don't want to... up, and no, it is going. It is going. It is a 6-minute delay, guys, after all, just remember. My teammate, my co-caster Avril, he's not making any sound. I'm going to ask him to reconnect if he can hear me. Otherwise, yeah, unfortunately, not working out there for for us guys here. Sorry about that. You probably missed some amazing plays because of your terrible caster here, Omega Kai, trying to figure out what's going on in the background with his co-caster. But in any case, we see VM picking up 2 team fights, one going slightly in their way, one going very, very well in their way, and we that's gonna bring them back in terms of graphs. And we take a quick look at these graphs. We can see there's a bit of a dip there in TK's gold graph and XP gold graph, but it is still slightly in their favor. They are 19 kills up. The net worth is all in their favor. And hopefully, this is my co-caster coming back. Are you there, buddy?
Yo. This should be working.
It is working indeed.
I don't know why it wouldn't. You kind of, for some reason, it sounded like you just stopped talking, and then I kept talking. I wasn't sure. I don't know, but it all seems to be working now.
Yeah, and it was all around that time of that great engagement there with the puck pull down from VN, but unfortunately, it didn't go their way.
Yeah, no, KT kind of, they lost a few too many heroes. Mag got a really good RP skewer combo, managed to get 3 kills for his team. And then Sniper came in with the cleanup at some later stage in that fight, and that was a really good cleanup. He got something like a triple kill. He got a lot of kills. He did really well in that team fight. He, used all of his abilities, ran out of mana. That's how you know he did really well. Oh, here we go. Initiation from Rana using the ultimate. Well, they might run past the sentry.
They are going to run past that sentry.
There it is.
And even so, VN isn't actually in a really good position in terms of being defensive. They've sort of sat on the opposite side of that tower, which is quite fortunate for them. They're not in their own jungle. There's a blind arrow going out.
Oh no, Shadow Demon!
And there's a Drain Coil coming in. No, there's just a blink and they pick off the SD, and they're happy with that. They want to try and get someone else, but I think they're just going to back off now. No, they're still pushing it slightly. They want to pick up somebody else if they can.
This is it. This is advantage for KT at the moment. Will arrow hit another person? You got to really watch out for the arrow. You got to be on target. There's a Mirage in the game. There's going to be an arrow. You can't take any risks. You have to be very on top of looking out for this arrow. And Shadow Demon didn't happen. You got caught. That's a death. Miona pickup will be the actual item for Sniper. So. It kind of works because this gives him kind of the ability to farm a little gyrocopter taking so much damage into the ice path. We'll catch him.
That assassination not even needed.
Mana's gone though. Yeah, I mean, wow. The tail of that ice path just manages to catch.
Oh, great blink RP and a skewer, but he doesn't catch anyone.
Doesn't catch anyone, but Clockwork does. Gets the coil on. Sniper, meanwhile, getting a lot of damage out. Sniper, turn around, get more kills. You are hungry.
So close with that arrow. Man, all those abilities going down, just missing by a little bit. You can see that it's they're so close in terms of how everything unfolded there. It went in the favor of TK, I think, but it could have easily just been just gone as well, just as easily for VN. Just everything being slightly a fraction off.
And the one thing VN are not doing is taking care of the Sniper. They're doing everything. They're RPing all the other heroes. They're skewering. They're doing all this other damage, disruption. Everything. Clockwork coming in there, but they're not focusing the Sniper. There's no damage going on the Sniper, and all he's doing is sitting at the back, shooting everyone down from long range. It's like a duck shoot for this guy right now. Sniper's having a really good time because no one's targeting him. It's a mistake, and they really need to do something about it. He needs to be in the RP. You got to catch this guy in the RP.
Yeah, I think you're right. It is. I like that. I like that terminology. It is a duck shoot. We're shooting fish in a barrel. He's having a good time. He's picked up a 4-stuff. He's got that maelstrom. Going to go for a Molnir, it looks like. He's just doing so much damage with his right clicks, and these guys just not catching onto it, or they're looking to engage onto him at sort of a too later part of the team fight. Once he's already cracked out a lot of damage.
To be honest, what I was going to say what he really needed was a BKB, but at the moment, because he's not being targeted, he doesn't even need a BKB. Because why? Because no one's going for him. No one's even trying to shut him down. Otherwise, something like a BKB on a Sniper would be crucial. Like, you wouldn't be able to survive without it. But at the moment, absolutely fine. No one's hitting him. He's just sitting at the back, shooting whoever he wants and getting a ton of kills.
We see rotations from both teams to try and either defend or take this bottom tier 2 tower. Yeah, good. I'd say they're just kind of jostling for position. Everyone's a little bit afraid of getting caught out of position now because it could be the biggest throw here if TK go in just to try and put pressure on a tower and they lose 3 or 4 heroes. That will definitely be a big throw, and so they're not willing to risk anything just yet. They want to play offensively, but they want to play safe. Oh, and Mirana, they're waiting for that Mirana ult.
Go, another Mirana ulti. Sentry going straight down them, they will see this. Disruption.
Yes.
Arrow will hit again, Shadow Demon.
Oh, abilities going out, cooldown, Rubik Clock, you name it, all the ults are coming out. And they do manage to pick off Sven at least. But in exchange, they lose 3, 4 of their own heroes, and this is going completely terribly for VN. It looks like it's going to be a complete team wipe, and they do get that last kill on Magnus just for the give up of 1 support Sven.
Dire's bottom tower is Dire's.
And, you know, the abilities were used. Clockwork used the hook. Power Cog's gone. Call down on Gyrocopter gone. Disruption used. And Magnus RP used with the skewer. But you know what all of those abilities didn't do? None of them hit Sniper. None of them targeted Sniper. Sniper once again right at the back of the team, shooting everyone down. Got a ton of kills, a lot of damage output, no focus on him at all.
Radiant found the weakness in Dire's bottom.
And they're backing off, they're not pushing this Rax, or they're just waiting. No, they're waiting for the
No,
creeper.
they're kind of low. So, I mean, you know, the heroes are damaged, they're out of mana, cooldowns are gone, so they're gonna wait, and they can wait because, you know, they got a tower, and it means the next push is gonna be that much easier.
And a lot of hate coming out.
No,
A lot of hate coming out in spectator chat for the Sniper. You know, saying that they don't like the fact that there is a Sniper in the game. But hey, you know, this is the draft. This is the power of.
yeah, I mean, are you talking about the Twitch chat?
No, I'm talking about the in-game chat.
No, I can't actually see the in-game chat, but you know, I kind of have to agree because I don't really like seeing the Sniper either. And worst of all, it's actually working, and even worse than that, it's working because VN aren't doing anything about it. They're not trying to get this guy. They're not trying to. It almost seems like they don't want to use their abilities on the Sniper. Why doesn't
Yeah,
Magnus when you're playing Sniper skewer into RP? He has that ability, but he doesn't do it.
I was gonna say, just Sniper just doing what Sniper does. You know, he sits at the back and he damages, and you know how that works. And you've said it already like 3 or 4 times. He's easy to counter. Just go for him. Once you take him out of the equation, the rest of their team, they've only got this Mirana who's doing a medium amount of damage. They have got a puck there, but Sven is a support Sven. So once he's thrown his stun down, he's not going to really be doing it too much right clicking. So it's definitely in the favour of the team that has got the Sniper, and it's not going VN's way because you're right, they're not choosing to counter the Sniper.
And Sniper's gonna finish up an Assault Kira, so he's not even gonna go and finish up this Miona right here. I mean, the item choices are kind of interesting to me. Personally, I think he should have gone Desolated Crystallis. That just seems like the obvious choice to me. On the other hand, you know, I kind of like Maelstrom. I think it's okay. Like, you know, it offers him a little bit of team fight. It means he can actually hit a couple of more targets than he normally would. But I think he should finish the Miona. I think he definitely needs to finish that Miona. But going for the AC, and it's, you know, AC is kind of okay as well. It gives him a lot of armor. But, you know, if you wanted to be defensive, I think he should have gone Butterfly. I think Sniper really should have gone Butterfly if he wanted to make some sort of a defensive item that still got a lot of offensive capability. So Butterfly, to me personally, would have been a better choice for Sniper than this AC pickup at the moment.
Hey, I mean, I don't want to criticize them in any sense of the word because, hey, I didn't think they were going to do very well with this. To be honest, I didn't think this Sniper pickup was going to do well at all. And, you know, when you said before earlier...
Dude, honestly, the only reason it's doing well is because VN aren't doing anything to shut it down. The Sniper pick shouldn't have worked at all, and the only reason it is working is by VN's fault. It is completely the fault of VN that it is working at the moment.
Yeah, and I was going to say, like, you know, when you said that the only thing that you know, that there were 2 kills down for none, and you said, look, the only thing they've got working in their favour, the fact that the Sniper is so long range, and that you're finding it difficult to sort of harass him out of lane, and they've just capitalised on that so well, and it's just gotten away, and then and you're right, and they've gotten to a certain point where they've just forgotten about him, and now they want to deal to him, and it's just too late in the game to be able to shut him down.
Yeah, And there were times in the lane that I mentioned that they should have initiated, they should have gone in. They had the warding situation under lockdown. They knew they had warding in the jungle, and Katie didn't have any warding in the jungle. There were so many moments they could have chosen to initiate. They didn't. They went mid a couple of times, got the first blood. That was good, but beyond that, supports really didn't do much at all. And now Morana's going to find a couple of heroes in here. I don't know if this is a good idea, though, because there's a couple of heroes waiting in the secret shop. In fact, a lot of heroes here. Now, Morana's been caught out.
But there's the Ice Path in there to save her, and a Park, and there's a Dream Call, and there's some thing. They've turned this around. They're picking up 2, possibly 3 heroes here. Magnus with the buyback. He knows he's got RP. He wants to come in with a Skewer and RP and try and turn this around. But
There we go.
And he does, but oh, it's not enough. Somebody still gets away. Morana still hasn't actually gone down. They've lost their support Sven in exchange for 5 heroes.
Here we go.
6 heroes. That's 1 for 6. That is a rampage, and GG called by VN. They know they've been outplayed. They know that they had the only chance they had to come back was to get the whole team in that RP. Were not able to do so, and VN unfortunately losing the first round of Pool B. That's okay. They've still got 2 more games to go. This might have been just the hardest matchup for them tonight. And VK, the old Rambo team, doing exceptionally well. Congrats to them. That's one of their belt. All they really need is another win, and it's going to almost kind of guarantee them going into the next round of play. So they'll be very very happy. Just quickly again, want to thank my co-caster Avril for sort of jumping in, and he may be with me for the rest of the night. It is going to be a long day for you guys in Australia. It's only kind of 1 in the afternoon, but it's going to be a late night for us. So just want to thank him again for his casts.
No worries, man.
No problem. And we'll see the rest of you guys shortly for the next game, which is scheduled to go up at... in about 30 minutes time. It may go up earlier, maybe next, maybe very very soon. But hey, just stay tuned, stick around, and thanks for your support. If you like what you see, you can click the follow or the subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. Quick plug in there again for Silicon Sports for the pub stomp. I'll be seeing you guys when I fly over there to Melbourne on Wednesday. You've got Company of Gamers there, which is specifically Esports New Zealand. Basically, that's what it is. It's the MLG of New Zealand. Go along and have a look at the events that they're currently doing, and as always, the plug-in here for the Southern Cross Dota. Also going to do a bit of a plug-in here for the guys who are running the event. Although they are not fans of mine in particular, I still want to support them because they are doing specifically a New Zealand event. That is D2NZ. Go along to www.facebook.com/